Hello Leo, and welcome to your money and career guidance with me, Julie Poole. Hello, welcome. This is for October and into November, so about 4 to 6 weeks, okay, for your money and career, for my Leo Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and cross-watching. So it's tea and tarot time with Julie. Grab yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee, glass of wine, whatever it is that you want. Put your feet up. Let's get comfy. Let's have a little look what is going on for money and career. Now, I've already done your general guidance for October. I will put it up here at the end where I am now. All right, you just click on that. And I'm also going to put you up your Leo playlist. I don't even know if you know there's a Leo playlist. And on there, you're going to find all the readings for Leo. But more importantly, they've been giving me to tell you, your annual 2025 reading is on there, and I did it in quarters. So it might be worth you having a little look at that. See if the first 3 quarters played out for you and kind of resonated. And then if they do, this final 4th quarter, October, November, December, is likely to be fitting into that. But anyway, let's have a little look. Okay, now I know not all of you work, a lot of you are retired, so just take the bits that resonate, because this is a money and career reading. All right, so ignore the career bit if you're retired. Okay, all righty, for my Leos, please. 8 of Wands, nice. This is the Tower of Dreams, by the way. Okay. The Queen of Coins, which we love to see in a money reading, with the King of Cups, the 6 of Swords and the 8 of Wands. These are 2 cards of moving on. Interesting. 3 of Cups and the 9 of Wands. You are pushing through to finish some kind of heavy cycle that has been quite challenging. Let's get your affirmations and find out a little bit more. We will be clarifying these, okay? All right, these are the Everyday Spirit Guide affirmation cards, and you have: feel free to be free. Free yourself and let go. You can be who you want to be. Express yourself. So we've got several messages in here. All right, freedom is a state of being. It's not necessarily, as we tend to think, you know, in our world and in our life, you know, I'm trapped in my job, I'm trapped in this relationship, I'm trapped with my money. When we're in that kind of looking outside of ourselves of what holds us stuck, we can feel trapped. I've been there, I get it, all right? But the way to break it is that we bring our energy in ourselves to feel free. I've got to feel free within myself in order to be free. As soon as I'm in that energy myself of feeling free, then I start to see that things that I thought were trapping me, I'm not trapped. I have 2 feet and I can leave if I want to leave. I might choose to stay. I might choose to improve situations, but I don't have to. It's that energy of choice. Choice is freedom. So I want you to get into this energy of feel free to be free and to express yourself. All right, it says free yourself and let go. So let go of the belief, first of all, that I'm stuck. All right, I hate this job, but there's nothing I can do. I hate this relationship, but I've got nowhere to go. When we're in that energy of feeling stuck, then that is our truth, and then that becomes our reality. As soon as we change that, I'll find a way. I'll find a way out. I am free to be able to go. As soon as we change that, the universe rearranges itself and things start to fall into place. Doors start to open. We start to see that we are free to move on. And then we find a way to make that happen. You can be who you want to be. And it's important that you express yourself. Okay, so first of all, have a word with yourself, okay, because change that thinking of any part of you that feels stuck. Change that thinking first, then you will start to find the answers come. Does that make sense? Okay, let's get one of these. These are mine from Hoping to Having Wealth and Success affirmation cards. Okay, for my Leos, for money and career, for October. Okay, let's have a look. Get rid of those. All right. I am changing into my best self. I am becoming someone that I like even more and that others like even more. I am a success. All right. This is linking in with letting go. This is linking in with moving on. A lot of the time we can hold ourselves back because we think, well, if I did that, people wouldn't like me. And actually, I don't like myself much because I feel so disempowered and stuck. You know, we lose respect for ourselves when we know that we're in the wrong job, in the wrong life, in the wrong relationship. We feel helpless and hopeless, and we feel that, you know, we get negative within. So I want you to flip that into any changes I make. I'm changing into my best self, and I will like myself more. I'll respect myself more, and so will others. And those that don't like it, well, frankly, they don't need to be in my life then, do they? All right, when I'm doing something that feels right for me and other people suddenly don't like me because of it, well, it's probably because I'm taking something away from them that they were having when they shouldn't be having it. So it's okay for people not to like me, that because I'm making changes, because the people who really care about me will support me and like me even more. So I want you to feel that, because there's a strong energy here, Leo, of moving forward. And both of these are talking about freedom and expressing yourself and letting go and changing into your best self. You're not changing into somebody you won't like, you're changing into somebody you'd like even more. So the Eight of Wands is that moving forward card. It's the minor arcana equivalent to the Chariot, which is victory, success, forward movement. Now, the Eight of Wands is news, good news coming in. All right, it doesn't have to be coming in from the form of an email, a letter, or a phone call. It can be a realization that you have that, oh, I could go, I could try that, I could do this, and that's news. It's news to me. I didn't know I could, and now I realize I can. But this is news coming in that enables you to move forward, and is rooted down with the Six of Swords, which is another card of forward movement. So the Six of Swords is moving on to smoother times, easier times, better times. The grass is greener over there. I'm going over there, okay? The grass isn't always greener on the other side, but when you get a message like this about freedom and moving on, and yeah, this is the universe saying, yeah, this is right. Yeah, the grass is greener over there. Go for it. Go for it. Trust and throw yourself into it. You are ready to move into easier times. So we're looking for the news. We're looking for the signs. We're open to receive them. Thank you for showing me the way. And we're moving on. And look what we've got here with the Queen of Coins and the Three of Cups. Oh, this is lovely. The Queen of Coins is money. It is materialism, it is prosperity, it's having all your needs being met, it's being grounded, safe and secure. It's a wonderful card to see in a money reading, all right? So we want to see the Queen of Coins, and particularly when it's rooted down with the Three of Cups. Celebration, happiness. This is, I'm going out for a glass of bubbly with my friends to celebrate something. This is me getting together with support and people I care about, celebrating some good news. This is a reward. This is also a release. Okay, if I've been waiting, now it's here, and it's like, yes, now it's here. And it's here in October. All right, we did a lot of work in September. You may not have felt it, but some of you will have, because a lot of you are very highly intuitive. Those eclipses in September were really masterful. That's the words they're giving me. Masterful of clearing out, decluttering thoughts, beliefs, behaviors, whatever needed to go. You did that work, and that creates space. It creates a void. It creates freedom for you to step into now what you do want. So October is when we're now stepping into that, to make those dreams real, to start to move us into our best self and our best life in a very positive way. Now we've got the King of Cups with the Nine of Wands. Now this is interesting. There's a message here about being kind to yourself, compassionate with yourself, loving with yourself. The King of Cups is emotionally mature, very calm, very quiet, very compassionate. He doesn't wear his heart on his sleeve. He's not gushy, but he is a very loving man. All right, male or female, don't worry about that. But this is about saying, this isn't always easy to move into something new. It's rooted down with the Nine of Wands, which is effort. The battle-weary soldier. It's like, really, have I got to go and apply for a new job, or I've got to go and change this? It's like, have I got the energy? Well, yeah, because the old is done, and the old is now moving out. So We have to find that energy, resilience, pushing through into now the new life, the new phase, the new beginning. So I want you to be very kind with yourself, compassionate, loving, understanding with yourself. When you need a rest, take it. You're sitting on the steps there saying, just give me a minute and then I'll be there, okay? Give yourself the time. If you need to rest, rest. If you feel, no, I'm going to charge through and then I'll rest, then do that. But that Nine of Wands is saying this is taking a little bit of effort to move into this new, to let go, and also an effort to express myself. We find it quite difficult, don't we, to speak our truth, you know, what they're going to say, what they're going to think, am I going to upset anybody? It can be challenging. That's the Nine of Wands. There's a bit of effort here, but I need to say what I need to say and I need to move on. So I'm going to find that energy. You know, that effort could be moving on to a new home. It is a celebration. You know, we've got the new home. Whoop, whoop. Now we've got to pack up the old home and move it. Effort, but worth it. Yeah. That I'm ready to move on. I've just secured that new job, or I've signed that contract for that new business or that new book or that new anything, right? That now the work starts. Yeah. They're just giving me another example, which I didn't expect, which is, let's say you've just got married. That is a celebration. But now the real work starts, all right? The honeymoon period is over. And now the real work starts of building something together. But it's worth it. But we're doing it from the heart, from a place of loving compassion. Okay, let's find out some more. I'm going to use the Tarot Royale. Let's find out some more for my Leos, please. Oh, they're just saying they want a Wisdom of the Oracle card. Okay, tell me more for Leos, please. What was this message you want to show Leo? Peace. And here and now. Okay, right, they wanted to bring those in. So that egg of peace, let me squidge these over so we can get it in view. All right, that egg of peace with the dove of peace above it. Eggs in Oracle represent the good stuff cracking open. So what you're wanting is more peace in your life. And you want it now, the here and now. We can't create peace in the future. We can't create peace in the past. Let's step into how we can create peace here and now. What do I need to do or be to create peace within myself? So we're going to come from loving compassion. We're going to look at what spoils my peace or what diminishes my peace, and we're going to take action on it. And that could be an effort, because I am ready to step into a life that is more peaceful and harmonious, and I'm ready to do it now. Okay? All right, let's find out some more with this tarot deck. Tell me more for my Leos for money and career, please. Okay. They're just giving me another message before I start pulling the cards. This one obviously wants to come. But all right, let's say that you are in a job where there is somebody or something that spoils your peace. It could be a real bitchy colleague. It could be an overbearing boss. It could be a task that is just a ridiculous task that you shouldn't have to do. This is where you need to express yourself to get your peace. You need to have a word. You need to go and speak to that overbearing boss and tell him, or go to speak to HR, or do something about it. Express yourself in order to get your peace. Okay? Right. Now we could go to these. All right, we've got the Nine of Wands again. So he's here twice, my battle-weary soldier. This one's sitting on the step. This one's just down on his knees going, wow, just give me a minute. Okay. You are ready to move on, but there is effort needed here. This is a card of resilience. Don't give up. Keep pushing forward, right? Don't back down. Keep going forward. That Nine of Wands is there on the back of that Eight of Wands, wanting you to move forward. So find that energy, find that effort, because it is time for you to move forward, and then you can rest. Okay, there's the Four of Swords. I need to rest. I'm exhausted. Just push on through for this last little bit and then rest. Okay, take a break, take a step back. Let's say you've secured a new job Instead of, finishing your job on a Friday, start the new job on a Monday. See if you can start the new job a week Monday and have a week off to just rest before you start the new thing. Do you know what I mean? Just allow yourself a bit of rest and a bit of a break, okay? And then you step into your magic with the magician, to alchemize, to create magic, to set goals, to move towards that which you want to make happen in the here and now. You are the magician. You have the creative ability, but it has to come from a place of power, not desperation, a place of total empowerment of I know who I am and I am the damn magician and I can make anything happen that I want to make happen. Tell me about this Six of Swords. The Hanging Man. You've been waiting for this. You've been waiting, surrendering. You've been looking at it from all sides, upside down, inside out, looking at it from all different perspectives. And you're saying, yeah, I'm ready to move on. I'm waiting for the right time. I'd love to do it straight away. But maybe I need to wait a little bit. For others of you, it's happening now and you don't feel you've got the energy to do it, but just trust. The Hanging Man is about divine timing. So when that timing is there, go with it, okay? This is meant to happen. And you're moving towards the Six of Wands, victory, success, recognition, riding high. This is happening. This is meant to be. If you've got any doubts, any confusions, any wibbles and wobbles, just trust that you're pushing through to something far greater. And that far greater is your greatest self. Yourself with the Queen of Wands, who is empowered, who is seen, who knows her worth, who knows her value, who is determined and assertive and dynamic. That is the you that you are meant to be, my Leos. So push on through towards it, stand out from the crowd. Both of these stand out from the crowd. The Six of Wands, because there he is high up on his horse and everybody can look up at him. He can be seen and recognized for being the incredible warrior that he is, because he's been through lots of battles and he's come out victorious. And the Queen of Wands is somebody who absolutely knows her worth and says, this is who I am. And I'm not ashamed of that. And I'm not hiding from that. I am living my best life. So that's what you're moving into. All right. Let's finish off with an angel card for you, Leo. Final message for Leo, please. Strength. There we go. All right. That's your card in tarot, isn't it? The Strength card. You have the strength and the power to make this change happen in the here and now, to step into your freedom, to step into your peace, to step into your best life. So dig deep, my Leo. Step into that determined, resilient, courageous, deeper self that you really are, and push on through now into opening up the doors to your new world. All right? All right, Leo, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll be back on Friday with the weekly collective reading. In the meantime, I'm going to pop up here your October general guidance. And down here, I'm going to pop your Leo playlist. Go and have a look what you're drawn to, tapping into. But I would suggest have a look at your 2025 annual reading. All right. And I will see you on Friday. You take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.